let's get cooking.
Hey, so we got some things going on today. We're still doing a little bit of baking. I got some other stuff I'm working on. But today we're gonna do I wanna make a lemon cake, right? I like lemon cake or whatever, but we gotta take it up a notch. So we're gonna do some candied lemon slices, okay? Now once you do this, they're edible. You can eat them like candy. They're like Starburst or whatever. The only thing we're gonna need is 3 things, okay? So let's get on to it. Let me take it down a little bit. There you go. Okay, so the 3 things we need are a lemon, preferably Meyer lemon, okay? They smell better, they're just better grade lemon. And here I have 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar. It's called simple syrup, okay? And that's all we're gonna need. So first thing we're gonna do is, we got our lemon, we washed it off very well. We're going to, and I want to start at the very end. I want to start where my slices will mostly be even. Nice sharp knife. We're gonna save this. You could put it in your water, whatever. Don't throw it out. Okay. Yeah, there's always a use for it. Maybe we'll use something with it later, and I'll show you. So we want to get it as thin as possible. You cut as thin as you can. Well, make sure your knife is sharp, okay? If your knife ain't sharp, what you do is, if you don't have a really sharp knife, buy a nice knife and only use it for certain things. Just to like slice stuff. If you use it for everything and this and that, well then it's just going to wear down or whatever. Just always keep one just for slicing stuff. Okay? I think we're getting pretty even there. Nice slices, right? So, how's your day going? Huh? You'll see if I got the little man now. I don't have to look at you. I got the little man. You'll see him. I'm going to stab myself in the chest. Anyway. And these are good. Also, this lemon has no seeds. So we don't got to pluck them out. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take our simple syrup. We're going to put it in our pan. Okay? And we're going to let that come to a boil. And then we'll be back. Okay? Where's the clicker? Alright, so I got my clicker now. Okay, now we have our simple syrup going. We're going to take it down a little bit. Okay? We want to bring it to a boil first. Now, simple syrup, a lot of people also, like I said, it's equal parts sugar and water. A lot of people, we're going to add on lemon slices, of course. A lot of people use it for, like, drinks. That's one of the bartenders, that's one of the first things they do when they come into work is make their simple syrup for their drinks or whatever. You could also use it for non-alcoholic things as well, you know. Looks like we got a good amount in there. Yeah, covers the pan, okay. We just want to keep them separated. Okay. I think we're just going to simmer them. Now, we put them on simmer for like, I don't know, till they start getting translucent, till they start looking clear. You're not going to see that right now because it takes a while, okay? So this whole process right here, I'd say maybe 30 to 40 minutes, possibly, okay? But you don't want to, you know, you want just a nice little bubble, just like that. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. You don't want like a rolling, you know, you don't want it boiling. You want to simmer, okay? I'll just mess around with them a little bit. You don't have to stand over the stove. Once they're all spread out in place, you know, you go do something else. Like me, I gotta wash some dishes and some other stuff. But yeah, so that's it. Like I said, 30, 35, 40 minutes. We'll see. Okay? We can do them on one side till they start getting like a translucent. You know, the rind starts getting a little bit clear. And then we'll flip them over. And then I'll show you what to do when we take them out. Alright? Now you see, that's how we want it, okay? You see that? Just nice small bubbles. If you turn it up too high, it'll reduce on you. And everything will just stick. Alright? There you go, something just like that, about like that, okay? Okay, so while we're waiting for our lemons, we're gonna do some prep work, okay? So, I have, we're gonna dry them on here, right? We take them off just to let them drain a little bit, right? And we're gonna put them in the oven. Now, another way you can do it is you take the same pan, and you can put wax paper on it, okay? If you're not comfortable doing it in an oven, we do some wax paper, okay? Now, to get wax paper in a circle, fold it over once. Fold it over again, okay? Get the point, okay? Not this part. Not the ends, the point where you folded it, okay? And just fold it. Follow me? Fold it again. Right? That probably should be good, but you can fold it again. Okay? Now, to get it the right size, and we're going to see if I can do this, okay? So you measure from the center out with your folded paper, okay? Measure from the center out. Alright, so right about here. So we're going to hit that sucker right about here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Looks good to me. Okay. There we go. Alright. That's for free. Okay, so we're just getting everything ready, okay? I have another one here, just in case, okay? I did this one earlier. Alright? So now, we're just waiting on those lemons. You know, we're just waiting on those lemons. Wait, talk to him. You see, I don't have to talk to you anymore. Look at my man here, listen. I don't have to talk to you anymore. Just imagine his mouth moving. Yeah, so pretty much that's what we want in there. Like cartoon. Pretty much that's what we want in there. And, you know, then later on you could go ahead and put that thing where it belongs, okay? All right. Okay, see what we got here? You see those bubbles? That's it. It's starting to reduce. When the bubbles get bigger, that means there's more and more water and air coming out of it. So, that's it. So, we're going to lay these suckers down. Oh, yeah. Sticky icky. And they'll lose their shape, but as you put them down, you could pull them a little bit, you know? And, try to make sure they're even circles or whatever you're happy with. Look at you. You're going in there. Sometimes the food you try to fight, you know? Or you going in the pan. You could jump out of these tongs if you want. You going in the pan. There we go. Now they're like candy. We'll figure out what we're going to do with them. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do the lemon cake later. Not sure if I should do cake or cupcakes? Nah, I'll probably do cupcakes. And there we go. That's it. Okay, I'm put this over here. Make sure my stove is off. Add these. I'll straighten up there. Or your candied lemons. Okay? About 40 minutes. It took about 40 minutes. With slicing them, again, everything took about, say, 50 minutes. Now, I have the oven on the lowest temperature possible, which should be about 170. Okay? So we're going to put them in at 170. Now, you can leave them like this. You can put them in the fridge. You can whatever. But I want to get these out the way. So, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put them in the oven and, you know, dry out some of that moisture so they get stiff. Alright? And I guess we'll see how that works out in a little bit. Alright? Stay easy. Okay, now that we have our lemons, I made some lemon cupcakes. I was going to make a lemon cake and do all kind of fancy decorations. But I'm just going to go with the lemon cupcakes. Alright? Just nice and simple. We're going to offset it. I don't want it in the middle. I just want to offset it. I'm not big on icing myself. We just want to offset it just a little bit so you get it, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be all over there, but sometimes it depends on how you're decorating. You might need to cover the whole thing to, you know, make your point. State your case. There's our candied lemons. They're like Starbursts. Looky, looky. Oh, boy. Well, I tell you, sometimes you lemon loose in the kitchen. And oh, look at that. Candied lemon. You saw the video. We were rocking them. You know, they take a few hours. But you don't have to use them right away. Let's make sure she stays up. That one might need a little bit more glue. There we go. Just until it sets, actually. So on this one, we have a partial one. So we can put a partial one there too. We're not wasting anything. And let's twist it. How we looking there? Okay. Even if these go down a little bit, which looks like they're going to, like I say, these things aren't exact. If she lays down, she lays down. But look, we still have the front. We still have the front. That looks good. All right. And I got a couple more over here. What I'm going to do, I got a couple over here that are for something else. And we just cut them in half. And there. Oh, that looks good too. What can you miss? I tell you. When you make nice food, I'm telling you, your food treats you good. You know where to lay down for you. You tell her, lay down, lay down. See that? That's just simple. We're putting it in all different directions, all type of ways. Oh my goodness. That looks good. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So, candied lemon cupcakes. Man, these things are pretty. Ain't they? You know it. You'll see it. Look it. Come on. Goodbye, I'm just telling you. You know what it is. You know what to do. Man, go ahead and look at the shirt. You know what to do. Put that thing in your mouth. All right. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. And a bye-bye. Man, I had to hit it one more time. These things are pretty, ain't they? Huh? Lemon cupcakes with candied lemon. And like I said, the lemon is edible. You know? It's edible. Man, it tastes like Starburst. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Man, I love food. Put that in your mouth.